Good morning, children of class 6. Yesterday I did religion with you of the later Vedic age, and today we are going to do education and literature during the later Vedic age. Education: girls received education at home, and a boy's student life began with Upnayan or thread ceremony. We have the Upnayan Sanskar in Hindus. Yes, the Janu Sanskar. So a boy's life, student life, it began with the Upnayan Sanskar or the thread ceremony, and after this he was known as Dvija, twice born. So it was known as the second birth in his life. So he was known as Dvija or twice born, and the girls, they received education at home. Now the boy went away to spend his brahmacharya in a gurukul, like you go to the boarding these days. So at that time the boy, he went and spent time in the gurukul, and he spent his brahmacharya over there, and he gained all the knowledge, where the guru lived with his family and pupils. The guru is the teacher, so he lived there with his family and the other students. The pupil, he served the guru in return for the knowledge he gained. Whatever knowledge the guru gave him, in return of that, he served him. The relationship between the guru and the pupil, it was very, very sacred. Knowledge was passed on orally in Sanskrit. Orally, nothing was written, but the knowledge was passed on orally by word of mouth, and it was in Sanskrit language. Most of this knowledge was from Vedic literature. Grammar, astronomy, medicine, the art of warfare, music and architecture were also taught. So these were the subjects which were taught at that time, and they were passed on orally by word of mouth. And most of this knowledge was from Vedic literature. Then it was grammar, astronomy, medicine, the art of warfare, music and architecture. All these subjects were taught in the Gurukul. Now, literature during the later Vedic age. During the later Vedic period, the Aryans, they composed the Atharvaveda, the Yajurveda and the Samveda, and their other supplementaries. During the later Vedic age, these three Vedas, they were composed, and their supplementaries were the Brahmanas, the Arankas and Upanishads. The Upanishads, these were philosophical compositions stressing on the importance of right belief and right knowledge. Okay, so these, the Upanishads, they were philosophical composition, means they taught about the philosophy, and they were stressing on importance of right belief. A person should have right belief, and he should have a right knowledge. They laid importance on the need for understanding the true relationship of Atma with the Supreme God. Okay, you have to realize your own self, your inner self, and your relationship with God. The Ramayana and the Mahabharata and the parts of the Purana, they were composed during this period, that is during the later Vedic period. The Puranas, they dealt with the origin of the universe, of gods, of sages and ruling families. Okay, the Puranas, they dealt and they told you stories about all these things, that is the origin of the universe, the god and the ruling families and the sages and the saints of that time. The Mahabharata included the Bhagavad Gita, a sacred book. The Bhagavad Gita, it was there, the Mahabharata included the Bhagavad Gita, which contains the essence of Hindu religious philosophy. Now the Bhagavad Gita contains the essence of Hindu religious philosophy. It lays emphasis on performing one's duty without caring for the fruits of action. In Bhagavad Gita, it says that you keep doing your duty. You don't have to bother about the fruits of your action. And the meaning of essence is, which contains the essence. The Bhagavad Gita contains the essence of Hindu religious philosophy. Essence is the quality which is not important in making something what it is. Essence is the quality which is, essence please, the quality which is most important, the quality which is most important in making something what it is. And philosophy is a set or system of beliefs. Philosophy means a set or system of beliefs, and essence is the quality which is most important in making something what it is. So children, I hope you understand this chapter nicely. Please go through the video slowly, all the 4 parts, and you will understand it stepwise. Bye bye children, and stay safe.